Hi everyone, I'm Esther from Essie Cooks, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious gochujang tofu. This is so easy and fast to make, and it is one of my favorite ways to eat tofu. I could eat this again and again. We're going to be adding some orange into it for extra flavor, so let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make this. Alright, so the first thing we need is 1 block of extra firm tofu that has been drained and pressed. You can use firm tofu as well. We're going to tear this into nice little bite-sized pieces. I love tearing the tofu because it has all these rough edges that just really hang on to the sauce. So I'm just gonna kind of break it, tear it apart like that, and just tear it like this, just into bite-sized pieces. So something like that. Okay, next, the secret recipe, the not so secret recipe for making tofu nice and crispy is always a little bit of cornstarch. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch right onto the tofu. And to give the tofu a nice little bit of flavor, we're just going to put 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or tamari. All right, and that is it for the first step of the tofu. We're going to be making our sauce after. So I'm just going to throw the lid on and just toss this to combine. You can just stir it gently in the bowl if you like as well. We just want to make sure everything's coated in that soy sauce and cornstarch. I've got a pan here on medium heat, so I'm going to be cooking the tofu in a little bit of oil, but if you want, you can oven bake instead. So I'll put the instructions for the oven baking version if you want to do that. But this is the fastest and easiest. Like, this whole recipe is done in 15 minutes, which I love. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon or 2 of oil. You can put a neutral flavored oil. I just have olive oil, so I put that. And I'm going to add my tofu directly into the pan on medium heat. And now I'm just going to cook this until it's crisp on all sides. So it's going to be about 8 minutes total, 6 to 8 minutes total. You want it to be nice and crisp here in the pan. All right, now while my tofu is cooking, don't forget about it. Still stir it. But while that is cooking, I am going to whip up my orange gochujang sauce, which is so delicious. So I'm going to start with 3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce. If you don't want to put that much, you find it too spicy, you can just reduce it to 1 or 2 tablespoons. Next, I have half an orange. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of orange zest. Now, I've made gochujang tofu before without the orange, but I love it. It adds such a nice flavor to it, so I think this is my favorite recipe, is adding the orange. I just love the flavor. All right, so I have about a tablespoon of the orange zest now. I have 1 heaping tablespoon of minced ginger and 2 minced cloves of garlic. I'm gonna add that right in. I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or tamari. Give that a quick stir. They are starting to crisp. All right, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of maple syrup or agave. You can put brown sugar too if you like. And the juice of half an orange. Right now I'm just going to mix together this sauce here. And we don't have to worry about adding any cornstarch or anything to it because there's already some cornstarch on the tofu, so it is going to thicken up in the pan. Okay, now it's time for the best part, which is adding the sauce. This smells so good. Now we're going to cook this down until it thickens about 2 to 3 minutes, so it doesn't take long at all. Now this can be served by itself, but I love to serve this with either some cooked cabbage or broccoli and with some rice. It makes it a complete meal, which you can put together so fast and easy, and it is absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video and you want to see more recipes like this, more tofu recipes, more plant-based recipes, just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below.